Squids and kids, it's time to grab your super soakers once again to aid finding the great Zapfish. Again. Fighting the Octarians. Again. And, well, that's the introduction for Splatoon 2 single player campaign. When finishing the tutorial and standing in Goockel Square for the first time, we receive, yet again, breaking news that the great Zapfish went missing. The Zapfishes are basically what keeps Goockel running on electricity. Oddly though, everything is still going on as usual. Also, Perla and Marina don't seem all too concerned. But we decide to check it out anyways before jumping into multiplayer madness. So in the far left of Goockel Square, you will notice the enchanting, radiant beauty behind your umbrella, Mary herself. If you follow her, she will briefly introduce herself as the better squid sister, obviously, and will ask you for help in finding the great Zapfish and Kelly, who went missing the same day. Curious. Now my personal viewpoint on the Splatoon 1 single player was... it was there, introduced you to the game, gave a small story, showed you the mechanics and neat gameplay elements that were never used in multiplayer. It did its job and it did it pretty well, but it was never outstanding for me. Probably the biggest reason I played it was because I got the game 3 days early and the servers were down, so I had some time to spend. The amiibo challenges extended it a little, but it was also solely play to get the gear. Now with Splatoon 2, the single player is actually a lot of fun. And that's not only because this time we know some gameplay elements from single player will be in multiplayer maps as well. No, this time the single player campaign feels a lot more complete. To start off, your hub areas have a lot more details and received a lot more attention. Splatoon 1 hubs were pretty bland and very similar. Here they are vibrant, filled with secrets and small challenges like the balloon popping games, which will congratulate you with either points or sticker in your sunken scrolls. Completing them can sometimes be a little tricky, to the point where I consider some definitely impossible on first try. The levels are more vibrant and packed with details. My favorite is probably the fact that the ink now has some sort of glitter particles in it. It's so beautiful, I want to use it as my makeup. In comparison to Splatoon 1, it all seems less copy-paste. This time around, every level feels like something new. Gameplay elements that were shown in previous stages now also appear more frequent during newer stages. The level design also feels less hand-holding. Sure, you have similar this is this, to do that explanations, but also many details are hidden. For example, in the bounce pad level, there is one moving platform that you can shoot to make balloons appear. It serves no greater purpose, but it gives you a much greater desire for exploration. Basically, shoot everything that looks suspicious. One last thing that would probably excite a lot of people is the fact that there are actually multiple weapons you can use to complete stages. No more amiibo weapon challenges. Artie will provide you with different hero prototypes one by one, and the levels are specifically designed to suit each weapon type. Again, all your gear can be upgraded with those little fish eggs and anchovium hidden in each stage, similar to the sunken scrolls. Yeah, those are back as well. All in all, the new single player feels like a major upgrade and definitely less of a chore. This concludes our first sneak peek at the Splatoon 2 single player. I hope you will have just as much of a ride as I did, and see you in the next video.